What's up, guys, and welcome to my second Wi-Fi battle. So in this battle, I lead off with Donphan, and Roshi leads off with SSJ Luke, who's Lucario, and I set up my stealth rocks. And he close combats me, and I'm thinking my Donphan can take this because he's pretty bulky, like I said in my other videos. And yes, he does take it, and I get a earthquake off here, which kills him because it's a stab earthquake, which owns any. Plus, he got lower defenses because of his close combat, so that was pretty cool there. So I take down his Lucario, and he sends out Dorothy, which is a lantern. So I just pretty much here I ice shard to get some damage on it because I know it's gonna kill me. Because my Donphan's about to die anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'll just get some damage on it because I don't want to switch out. I really don't have any good switch outs in this match because if I switch out to anything, it might get killed in one hit, which kind of sucks because, I mean, I wanted my Donphan to live there, and if I had him later in the match, he would have made a difference. So I bring out my Lucario, and I close combat his Lantern here. And so it looks like it's going down, and I'm hoping it does. And it does die. I think the crit maybe mattered, but I'm not sure if it did. I don't think it did because my Lucario's choice banded, and it's pretty beastly. And he brings out his Riding Dirty, aka Jolteon, and he thunderbolts me. And I wasn't really expecting my Lucario to go first here. I didn't want to switch out. Like I said, I don't have any good switch outs in this match because all my Pokemon here will pretty much be able to get killed in one hit. So I bring out my Alakazam, and I thought it would outspeed his Jolteon, but I was wrong, and it kills me with a Shadow Ball, which sucked because Alakazam would have made a difference in the match as well as Donphan. And it goes down, and I bring out Heatran. So here he switches out, and I'm thinking he's going to switch out to something that can resist ground type moves. So I use Dragon Pulse, and it brings Latias down pretty low, I believe, but doesn't kill. Yeah, it brings it all the way down to 100 HP, and he uses his leftovers, so he gets more. And then he surfs me here, and I know I can take this pretty well because Heatran's pretty bulky. So it only does half damage, and I get off another Dragon Pulse, which kills his Latias. And I'm happy I got that out of the way because Latias could have been a sweeper through my team because it's pretty beastly. And he brings out his Riding Dirty again. And here I made a bad mistake. I didn't switch out my Heatran, and he kills it with a Thunderbolt, which screws me over in the whole match, as you will see later. So after my Heatran dies, I bring out my Manectric, who I could have switched to because I knew he was going to use Thunderbolt, and I could have switched into Manectric and taken that Thunderbolt because he has a Lightning Rod. So he uses Shadow Ball here, and I use Flamethrower, and it kills it off. So that was cool there, but I really made a mistake there not switching. And he brings out his I Lick You, aka Licky Licky, and Stealth does some damage, and I use Thunderbolt because I know this thing's pretty bulky, especially defensive, but I didn't want to switch out to my other Pokemon. I don't know why I didn't want to, but that was a mistake as well, and I made a couple mistakes in this match as well as the other one. So my Manectric goes down. I don't think that crit mattered at all. And I bring out my Espeon, and I Calm Mind here, thinking that he's going to use some move that isn't going to do much damage. And I know I didn't think I was going to kill it, so he explodes, which sucks because that's pretty much a good game there. So good game, Roshi, and I hope we battle again, and I'll see you guys later. Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to my first Wi-Fi battle. So here I lead off with Ninetales, and Roshi leads off with Breloom, and I'm faster, so I get off a Flamethrower and take it down. So that was pretty awesome there. So he switches into Hitmontop or Wii, and he mock punches me. I thought Ninetales would live this, even though he's not that good defensively, but he gets um he gets killed. I don't think the crit would have mattered, but I don't know. So I bring out Jolteon thinking it will outspeed Wii, but I forget that Mach Punch always goes first, which kind of screws me in this battle because I really could have won if I remembered that, because I could have probably gotten out like probably some other Pokemon that I had in my group, like probably Donphan, who I just brought out. So I bring out Donphan and I set up Stealth Rocks here, and his Gallade uses Leaf Blade, which gets me pretty low, but I don't think it kills me. Um, so it gets me to half, and since I have leftovers, I get the health back, and I Earthquake him here, and I think it kills. Um, no, it doesn't kill. I don't think. No, he lives with 30 health, so he Leaf Blade me again, and it almost kills me, but since my Donphan is pretty bulky defensively, and he takes it like a beast, and lives with like I don't know how much health, but it doesn't matter because I Earthquake him here, and his biggin goes down, or Gallade. So that was pretty awesome how my Donphan lived that. So I get leftovers again, and he brings out Marvel, who's his Hitmonlee, and Pointed Stone's digging him, and he uses Mach Punch again, and it does pretty decent damage, and it kills me, which is pretty gay, but yeah. So I bring out my summons, and I use my Dragon Claw, and I think it kills it, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, it does kill it. Samus is a beast. And I get hit with Life Orb damage, and he brings out No Holds. Here I'm thinking that he's gonna die here from Dragon Claw, but I forget that um, Machamp is pretty bulky defensively, and that kind of screws me over because he sets up a sub, and even though it doesn't kill him, he kind of devastates my team here. Even though I get rid of this sub, which was really important because if I didn't get rid of the sub, I think he would have sweeped me with a Machamp, which is kind of hard to believe, but yeah, he could have. So he Stone Judges me here, and I believe it kills me. Yeah, it kills me, so um, I bring out Leafeon, and just knock it off with Leaf Blade, and he goes down, which is awesome. I don't think that crit mattered, but yeah. So he brings out a Lucario, and for some stupid reason, I switch out here and go to my Scizor, which kind of cost me the match here because he Aura Spears, and I probably should have um, Bullet Punched here after, even though it wouldn't have done that much damage, it would have done decent damage. He gets me like almost killed, which kind of sucks because I could have probably superpowered if I just let my Leafeon die. And I don't think my Leafeon would have died from an Aura Sphere. He would have taken decent damage, but he wouldn't have died. So I send out Leafeon back, and I use Leaf Blade, and I'm faster than him for some reason. I don't know how, but I get a crit here, which is huge because if I would have gotten that crit before with Leafeon, I wouldn't have had to switch in Scizor, and this comes into consideration right here because I do some pretty good damage to his Wii, which sucks because if I had Scizor, then I would have been able to kill this guy with probably a bullet punch, depending on whether I go faster or not, or I would at least have a chance to win. So I take Life Orb damage and I die here. So that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later for my next match.